And here I am. Good evening, everybody. Hi, everyone. This is Angelo Grande. I'm streaming live on my Facebook profile. Today, it is June the 6th, 2024. It's 5 minutes to 8, roughly, yes, 5 minutes to 8 p.m. here in Italy, Italian local time. It's Thursday. And, well, I'm enjoying my day off. Well, I'm working in a hotel in a new location here in Tuscany, a region of Italy, where I've never been before. Well, I dropped by last year and stayed a couple of days in Pisa, where the slightly pending inclinated tower is. Well, I stayed there for 3 days, I think, 3-4 days last year. And well, now I'm here in a new location. Is a tiny, nice town, a village. It's not very large. It's not very crowded, or maybe there are some tourists. It's crowded by tourists. It's not populated. I mean, in matter of inhabitants. However, I'm introducing myself a little bit better because I don't want to be repetitive, because I'm not disclosing the exact point where I am. It's Tuscany, close to Siena. It's a small town where I started working roughly a month ago. And well, I found this job surfing the web. I sent my candidacy, they replied, and I've shown up here, started my job. Well, I'm happy. I'm working 6 days out of 7, trying to get appreciated, let people understand what my capabilities are, what I'm able to do. But I work hard. However, I work hard. Today, as I mentioned before, as I said before, I'm enjoying my day off, and during my free time, I go around singing. Well, honestly, I do not go around. I found a place where I can be kind of isolated, not to disturb people around me, because the village is small. I mean, the town is small. I don't want to sing in a city center. And so I found a nice spot away from the crowd, so I can rehearse and record my videos and post them, because then after, well, I will also explain my links, my social networks, that are TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, the main ones I commonly use daily. I mean, they are listed in my post description here, this post description, and these are my only social networks profiles. Then I have 2 more Facebook profiles, which now I'm not using that much. I don't use that much because there are some other type of videos which I probably transfer to YouTube as well, but I need time. And what I'm gonna say, what am I explaining in my video? Just a few points. About what my ambitions. I sometimes tag celebrities, singers from some areas in the world, from some other countries, US, United Kingdom. My favorite rock band, Dire Straits. I sing Dire Straits songs. I do covers with pleasure, because well, I used to grow listening to that kind of music when I'm 45. I'm 45. Well, there is always an ambition which I constantly feed. To be discovered by somebody who is already on the way of success, who has already a successful, a successful career, Well, we all have dreams. I mentioned yesterday in Italian. What I'm trying to repeat, not being repetitive, today in English. Well, we have dreams. We are humans. Among our needs, there are some feelings that we need to satisfy, to fulfill, like gratifications, achieve potential target goals. For some people, goals may be political. For some others, maybe being, I don't know, a disc jockey. For me, it's being, reach notoriety. Notorious. To be like a Notorious, well, would be great, not Notorious the MMA fighter. I mean, to have a kind of audience made up of real appreciation by honest people, not people who try to. I mentioned a few times in my posts and videos, there are people who only try to get advantages of your performances. That's why I adapted some kind of countermeasures to my videos in order not to allow people to steal my videos or to gain advantages in money. I mean, well, this is an irrelevant detail, to be honest. My Twitter account is private. That's the only one which is private. And I keep going this way, trying to improve my singing skills. I practice every day during my free time, my spare time. Well, I never give up. Maybe my coffee. And I remember with pleasure my previous experiences in my previous hotels in the UK where I worked. And those memories sometimes make me regret that sometimes I was, some occasion, I left the job because of some kind of argumentations. Well, once they also kicked me out. They sacked me once, but the rest of my job experiences, I left to improve, and sometimes I regret. Here I'm enjoying new atmosphere, new style, different manners. But in any case, I'm learning because I keep learning daily, on a daily basis, just like a microprocessor in a Terminator, like the CPU. I keep learning. Sometimes I think about my stay in the UK, which for many people here in Italy is still unknown. Many people do not even imagine I lived in the UK for a long time, and there's somebody who still reported I never been in the UK, probably because of tricky business they carry on around Italy. It's their matter, not mine. I remember with pleasure all my experiences in York, which I tagged the university. I remember my experiences in Leeds as well, in Liverpool, and who knows, well, Edinburgh, top one. Who knows in life? I can always fulfill a dream to go back there. because I love UK. I already mentioned that I love UK. There are, I mean, a bunch of videos talking about my feelings for UK, And I think about this. Just like that video, I'm having my coffee. Later I'll smoke my cigarette, and then I try to manage. Now I'm here in Italy, going on with this summer season, working hard, trying to satisfy colleagues and management requests. I'm a happy guy. I'm a single, happy guy. 45 years old. I was born in the southern city of Italy, Napoli! And I left that city many years ago, for many times in my life, because I love having adventures, discovering new places. My YouTube channel is full of videos describing places where I lived, places where I stopped by, like Copenhagen, like Dublin in the Republic of Ireland. One day probably I'll stop by at the Blackford Gin to meet McGregor, because it's a good businessman. Probably he will offer me a job. I already was trying to, but I didn't have enough time. I had to move to Belfast. So I visited several countries, even Switzerland, lately in February. I tried there to achieve a better condition of life. Then I had to change my mind, because Switzerland is not that easy. It's not easy, too many rules, and so I decided and they let me decide, however, to go back to Italy, and I started finding a job, started looking for a job. Now I'm here in Tuscany, and I'm discovering new things. Happily discovering new things, always being supported to authorities, because I want to inform everybody, this is an international message. I will never get involved in any kind of filthy, disgusting, illegal stuff. Well, I have my responsibilities. I take my responsibilities. Where needed, I respond personally to my faults. But I'm not the type of guy who gets easily involved in futile, filthy shit. That's the only point I want to clarify internationally, because it's very important, fundamental for me. Moreover, I'm trying to be noticed by other influent people from around the world, from around the globe. I'm still 45. An opportunity may always pop out from somewhere. I like improving. I look for improvements, try to always reach better positions and roles in society. I dreamt about being a special constable in the UK. Something made me change my mind. However, it's a matter of age, probably. So now I'm here, staying in Tuscany region. It's a well-known region, famous for its wine, tastes and qualities. Wine exported all over Europe, especially in the UK. But I'm not a drinker. I'm a teetotal. I drink coffee. Cheers. I drink coffee. And this was another point I wanted to clarify to people. I'm not alcoholic. I do not drink alcohol. I'm a teetotal. I drink lemonade, as I mentioned yesterday in my Italian video. Points need somebody. Points need sometimes to be clarified to somebody. I need to dot the I's. Because, defamation is always around the corner. People always ready to defamate or to put a negative mark on you. After all, I don't give a damn. I want to congratulate myself to some important singers, of course, beside the ones I really love and I always followed, like Dire Straits and Queen. Well, Queen are no more active, but I love listening to Adele's song. Tomorrow I'll try to perform a new Adele song. I like Lady Gaga and I'll try to record tomorrow Shallow. And some more songs. I want to let Italian people understand that I speak English. I don't know what kind of level this, what's the company I was trying to have a test to at the TOEFL, they will give to me. I don't know, but I didn't have any test. I studied, learning on the job, on the street, socializing with the people. And, well, sad news. I never revealed in my videos. I was in Liverpool during the 2022, and I still have this into my mind because it's a strange, sad, unpleasant coincidence. I was born on September the 8th, and in that day I learned, I got a knowledge about the death of the Queen, Elizabeth II. I still keep into my heart, into my mind, deep sorrow and sadness for that tragic event. I was trying, that time I was planning to celebrate my birthday. After that, couple of events made me decide to come back to Italy, but I miss UK. I miss UK. Simple. One day probably I'll go back. Enjoy your evening, everybody. Of course, this is Angelo Grande. Please have a look at my post description with all the links, TikTok, Instagram and YouTube channel, and subscribe if you like, share if you do. And what else to say? I think about the past. When I left a couple of jobs, a totally different mindset, madness, lifestyle and quality. However, life is made to go on and not to go backwards. The future is a question mark and I'll discover everything, sooner or later. I wish everybody a pleasant night, pleasant evening on, and see you in my next video. I think I didn't forget anything. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. See you in my next video, Angelo Grande. Bye bye.